Hi guys, welcome back on my channel. Today we are going to work out together. This is a full body workout, so we are going to work on the main muscles of our body, and it's a body weight workout, so you don't need any equipment. There will be 8 exercises, each exercise 3 sets, each set 10 repetitions. So as you can see, it's a short time of work for each set. The main point is that we are going to work on the execution, on the technique, and our main point of the day is to work on our strength and our tone. So the set will not be too long. Overall, the workout is around 20-25 minutes. Maybe here today it will be a bit longer in this video because I will explain you the exercise that we are going to perform before each set, so it will take a bit longer. Between each set there will be a short pause, short break, just 20 seconds. And normally, if you after each exercise, between one exercise and the other, there will be 30 seconds break. So today a bit longer because I will explain you the exercise. So let's start immediately. The first exercise is the hip bridge. I know that usually it's not the first exercise of a workout, but the main point is that it's a really nice way to warm up the core, the hips, the glutes, the hamstrings. So some muscle that will be involved in the other exercise we will go to execute later. So the hip bridge, we are going to lie on our mat in this way. We are in a neutral position, so we don't move our spine and our back. We have space under our back. We are solid on our glutes, our pelvis, on our shoulders that are flat, so they are not rounded. We are trying to stay flat. If you cannot put yourself in this position, scroll a bit your shoulders and keep your hands along your body. So, solid on our feet that are close to our glutes, not too much, but pretty close, as much as you can, doesn't matter. And our eyes look straight up. If you feel pain in your neck, you can put a towel or a pillow or something to help. From this point, we're going to inhale, so breathe in, and when we breathe out, we go up with our hips and our glutes. My glutes are totally squeezed in this moment. I'm working with my core, I'm working with my legs, with my glutes, and my back part of the leg, so the hamstrings. At the same time, I'm involving also my lumbar part of the back. So I go down, I inhale, and keeping my hands down and my feet down, I breathe out and go up. So this is the first exercise. We're going to do it 3 times, so 3 sets, each set 10 repetitions. Between each set there will be 20 seconds pause. I have here my application to keep the time, so we'll do it together. We will start in 3, 2, 1. Control the execution. Okay, the first set is done. Now take a small break.
3, 2, 1.
Start now, 20 seconds. The main point is that if you feel pain in your back, just try to not go straight up like this, but to roll a bit your back, and then to roll up and roll down. your vertebrae. So we have 2 seconds, and we go 10. The last one. Okay. We start the 20 seconds pause.
3, 2, 1.
It's not a complicated exercise to start, but the main point is really good to warm up really the lower part of our body, and the core is really it's the central part of our body, and the strength come from here actually. So 2 seconds, really in position, neutral position, breathe in and 1, 2, Okay, the first exercise is done. Now we are going on with the second one that we can call in a simple way foot to foot. We're going to work again on our core, on our abs, also the lateral one, and also on the lower part of our back, so the lower part that is really delicate and will be involved in the next exercise that will be a sort of squat. So we are basically in the same starting position as the hip bridge, in this way, so flat on our shoulders, on our pelvis. We have space under our back because our back follows our natural position. So from here I'm going to touch my foot. I breathe in, and when I breathe out, I touch the foot. I breathe in, I come back and to the other one. The main point is that I'm just trying to reach my foot, breathing out. I'm not moving my pelvis, I'm not rolling in any way. I'm not moving this part. Here I'm really solid, really steady. I'm just trying breathing out to touch my feet. If you cannot, because you're not enough flexible, or your abs are not too training, don't worry, you will get there. It's the first time. So, from this position, we're ready to start. That's solid. We breathe in, and we breathe out, and we touch our foot. We come back, and we go to the other side. 10, we touch 10 times each foot, okay? The first time are done, we start with 20 seconds. The main point, if you feel pain in your back, in your neck, because you're lifting it, just put it down, or put it on a pillow, or put a towel under your neck. If you're struggling too much in the position I showed you, because I lift it, and I lift my shoulders a bit to engage even more the core. But please, if you feel pain, just stay down, okay? And we start again. Breathe in, we're ready. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And as you can see, we are not in a rush. We are trying to take care of the technique, actually. Try to feel the muscle you're using. So in this case, this part of the abs, the lower part, and also the core overall. And remember to breathe well. Inhale and exhale really strongly, deeply, till the end. Ready? Last one. And here we go. Second exercise is done. Now, we warmed up already our core, our hamstring, our glutes, so we're ready to engage all the legs. We're going to perform a squat, but actually not the normal one, but the prisoner one. It's a bit different. So you start from a normal position of a squat. The main point is that your hands will be behind your back in this way. So we are going actually to work also on our upper part. We're starting to move a bit the shoulders. And what you will notice is that in this position it will be much harder to stay straight performing your squat. You will fall a bit in front or back because it's unusual to stay in this position. But the main point is that the prisoner squat obliges you to stay with a straighter back. So, starting like in a normal squat, my feet are under my shoulders, a bit divergent, and also the knees are a bit divergent, never like this during a squat. It's one of the most important things. Then, from this position, anteversion of the pelvis, so this small movement in this way. I put my hands, I breathe in and I go down. And breathe out and I go up. I'm pushing on my heels, huh? I'm not falling forward. So, ready? Put in position, hands back, breathe in, and we go down. 1, 2, 3. And 10. The pose. So the second set, I will perform it in this way. You can see from the side. The main point is that it doesn't matter how deep as you can go. The main point is to keep the posture of your back. When you lose your back, it means that you already passed the edge of your movement. So if you have a short range, it doesn't matter. You will get to a deeper one, to a deeper squat. It takes time. So. At 3, and 10. As you can see, I'm just keeping my hands behind my head. I'm not pushing. Don't push your neck down. And always, when you perform a squat, try to look at 45 degrees. This is a really comfortable position for your back, actually. So in 30 seconds, we're going to do the last set for the squat. Let's go. Last one, and then, as you can see, we are not running. It's a moderate intensity workout. We are not working on our cardio abilities, we're working on strength and tone. So it's a bit different. Maybe for beginners it will be anyway intense because we're making a set one after the other, actually just 20 seconds. But the intensity is not the first point, it's the execution. So fourth exercise, the second one for the legs, is lunge. So from this initial position, we're going to alternate a step in front. So we go with the right and we go down. As you can see, my knee doesn't pass the line of my foot. My leg is not totally stretched, it's around 90 degrees and doesn't touch the floor. My back is as straight as possible. Imagine to get groceries, to have 2 bags in your hands in this way. Sometimes it helps also to have a weight. If you have I don't know, dumbbell or bottles of water, I mean, you can keep them. Then from this position, you go up here, okay. Then you go down with the other one, and you go up. You go down, inhaling, exhale, you go up. The main point is to keep really the posture of your back, to not fall in front, to not fall beyond the feet with your knees, because otherwise it will be really, really painful. It's also a question of coordination to go back and change the leg. So we're ready to start. 3, 2, 1, and go with one leg. The other. Keep your back straight. Imagine to have backs. Seven. And 10. We go with the pose. So we're working on our glutes, our hamstrings, our quadriceps, all the legs. We're keeping straight position with our core, our back muscles. So if we have a straight back, we work more with glutes and hamstring. If we close a bit the corner, we work more with quadriceps. Ready? And we go down. And don't take longer steps. It's a normal step. The back leg is never totally stretched. Especially if you have problems with knees, lunge is a really complicated exercise. So it's better to not charge too much, to not use a lot of loads. Last one, 10, and 10. Good.
3, 2, 1.
So the main point is that if you're losing coordination, if you're losing balance, you can use your arms to help you. So you imagine you're making a step, you're going down, and you're using your hands like you're running, like you're walking, instead of keeping them like this. Ready? Last one. Okay. So now we're finished with our lower part, let's say legs. We're going to work now on the upper part, always involving our core. This is the main important part of our body. First exercise will involve shoulders, arms, core and chest. It's called tap shoulders. So basically we stay in a plank position on our hands in this way. So I'm on my toes, I squeeze my glutes, my core is contracted, all my body is contracted, my hands are under my shoulders and my elbows are a bit out locked, so I have to turn them in. In this way, all the weight will be distributed on your shoulders and you will feel less pain in your arms and in your wrist. So I'm in this position, I locked it, and from here I go to touch the opposite shoulder. In this way. The main point is that, if you can notice, I'm in a plank position, and each time that I touch the shoulder, I don't roll, I don't swing with the lower part of my body. I don't swing, I stay stable. If it's too hard, just keep legs wider. It's not a problem. And you do like this. Otherwise, if it becomes too hard, you can also stay on your knees, swinging on them in this way, or even putting down feet and staying in this position, but always with glutes and core contracted and elbows low. So from this position I go to touch. It doesn't matter, just adapt it to your level, okay? So 10 touches for each shoulder, let's say. Ready? Plank position. I contract my glutes, I contract my core. To contract it really well, to activate it, I can breathe out deeply. Now I lock my elbows and let's go. Wide legs. 1, 1, 2, 2. It's pretty fast exercise. This one, as you can see, as you can notice, probably I was exhaling, breathing out really strongly. To show you the way to breathe, I breathe out while I'm touching the shoulder. If you cannot coordinate the breathe and the touching, you can also inhale along the two touches and then change with exhaling. I mean, just try to find your flux. Here we go. 2, 2, 3, 3. I'm not moving my hips, huh? Here we go, 10.
3,
So the last one,
1.
I will do the last one in the easier version, let's say. I will stay on knees. So to show to those who cannot stay in the plank position how to do it on knees, it doesn't change a lot, just you have to swing a bit. You have to stay well on your knees, you're not putting all your weight on your arms. So let's go. And that's it. So, second exercise for the chest is a push-up. Push-up, but in a bit different way. So, we're going to hold the negative part, and then we'll see for the positive one. It depends on your level, let's say. So, what do I mean with hold the negative part? So, this is a push-up. Negative part, and I go up for the positive. Okay? First thing, my arms are like this. They're not like this, they're not like this. Okay? If you don't want to destroy your shoulders and to do a real push-up, your arms are in this position along your sides. In this way. Pretty narrow. So also the position of elbows is a bit locked, as I showed you in the previous exercise. From this point of view, and from this. Okay, now you holding, it means that the negative part, the eccentric, the one going down, let's say, will be really slow. And then you explode for the positive one. So, it can be pretty complicated. So, how to vary it for different levels. First one is that you try to keep as much as you can. When you cannot anymore, you just put down your knees and you go up. It's not a problem. The other one, even easier, you stay on your knees, you keep the negative as long as you can, and then you out yourself with knees and you go up. It's not a problem. The main point is to keep the descending part, okay? Always. So, let's start. We perform the normal one. So, like in a plank, everything is contracted, elbows are locked. 3, 2, 1, and I go down. 1. Here we go. So it's a pretty hard exercise, performing this way. I mean, even if you're trained, you can really feel it. The point is that you're going down for 3 seconds more or less. You're holding that movement and then bam, in 1 second you go up. So now we'll do it on knees. So who's training doing it on knees can follow me. Let's go. Last two. And 10. So, if even on knees it's hard, don't worry, you will get there. You can use a support, a bench, a chair, the sofa, like a higher surface where to lean on, okay? The main point is to really focus on the technique. Always hands like this, the arms, not like this, huh? So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So, we're starting really to feel shoulders, because after the top shoulder push-up is a really hard exercise. We pass to the back. Back is the hardest part to train, to involve. When you're at home and we have no equipment, there are not so many exercises. Now I'm going to show you a couple of easy exercises that you can perform at home without equipment. The first one is called flappers. Basically, you are lying on your mat, now I will show you, and you make this movement. Go up and down, using your shoulders. That's it. We'll show you in this way. So we will lie on our mat. We push with our pelvis down. We don't have to lift our legs. We're not going to work on the lumbar part. We're going to work on the upper part of our back. So from this position, I can even stay down like this on my chin and like this, okay? We're going to do it a bit slowly, so to work better on the technique. So exhale when I go up, I inhale when I return to the initial position. So it's not complicated to explain. Ready? First, really important, don't keep the neck like this, especially if you have pain. Stay even on your cheeks like you're sleeping, no worries. Stay on your chin, this is the best position. Okay, 3, 2, 1, inhale and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 and 20 seconds. It looks like an easy exercise, but believe me, if you use some dumbbells even, or 2 bottles of water, it becomes really hard. And if you perform it in a Tabata, for example, workout on a high intensity workout, it becomes really hard. Let's go. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
3.
So the main point is that I'm trying actually to close my shoulder blades in this way, like one has to touch the other. If you feel pain in your elbows, don't worry, bend a bit your arms. It's not a problem at all. We're not working on that now. The last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 10. So we have just one exercise left. So we're going to work again on our back, and we're going to make an exercise that looks like really easy, but it's not at all. I'm going to push, pull on our elbows. So I lie down, neutral position. I can feel totally comfortable. Shoulders are far from my ears. Scroll them a bit. I stay flat on my shoulder blades. From this position, I bend my elbows and I stay like this. What should I do now? Well, I should actually push on my elbows like this. I use two different versions, if you notice. The easiest one is this one. I push, but I don't lift my neck. The second one is a bit more complicated, and if you have pain in your neck, sorry, just avoid it. It's this one. The main point is that you have to think that you're pushing you away from the ground. Just putting all your strength in your elbows, so you're like really pushing down like this. Okay, and you will feel actually really your back working. As for the legs, you can put them down or you keep them bent. Up to you. If you feel more comfortable like this or just with straight legs, it depends also on your posture, on your hip flexors and many different stuffs. So when you're ready, I inhale, I take all my strength, and then 1, I go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when it's done, you probably will start to feel all this part working. That is the purpose. It's your back part. So, again, if you feel pain in your neck, don't lift it at all. Okay? Just try to look up straight to the ceiling. The main point is to keep our natural posture. Again. Last one. That's it. Exhaling really till the end as much as I can. Then we have 1 set left and our workout then will be finished. We involved all the main muscles of our body. As you can see, as I told you already, intensity is not so high, but we are working, we are toning up all the main muscles. And we are always involving our core, breathing well. That is the main point. Ready? 1, 2. I'm not lifting my pelvis, huh? 3, and that's it. Actually, our workout is finished. It was, a bit more than 20 minutes, 25, but because I lost time explaining you. Actually, it was a good workout, I think. I feel it. The main point is that you can perform it whenever you want, wherever you want, without equipment. And so, if you enjoyed it, just remember to put a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow on YouTube and on Instagram. Hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, stay home, and see you next time.